Welcome to Franchise Empires, the franchise hype cycle. So obviously I tweeted about that, and let me read it for people who, if you're not on Twitter, folks, check it out on Twitter.
Or sign up for his newsletter.
Recent tweet. Yeah, exactly. So the hype cycle, I described it as a new brand hits the market. If they have a good corporate unit, right? We see this all the time. Like, they're able to sell some crop of new franchisees pretty quickly based off their corporate performance. Then phase 2 kicks in, which is like, and maybe this doesn't even have to happen, honestly, sometimes. It's harder to explain that nuance on Twitter. But like, if those franchisees show if you have a couple, just 2 even, right, who show some proof of concept, then all of a sudden that they're saying like, hey, look, like these franchisees are now like, they're going to hit our corporate stores. Like this works. We proved it. And then the brand blows up, sells out the entire country. Right. And then after that, this is phase 3. Franchise competitors start popping up. And all of those competitors oftentimes are saying, hey, look at, that brand. We're doing the same thing. It's going to be great. We're all going to make a ton of money.
Look at their number. Look at their item 19, and we can do the same thing in ours. Yeah,
exactly. Yes, exactly. Which is kind of like very odd, like using a totally different company's financials to justify your business's investment.
Yeah, it's
but
very
it works.
Odd. Yes.
Yeah. And unfortunately, people fall for that hype. They buy into the second or third or fourth, or depending on the category, right? Like cookies is 10 brands. Like there's 10 to 15 brands in that category. People buy those brands. And to me, what I said the result is it's oversaturation, not just from like the franchise industry of like how many brands are in this subsector, but also like if you really think through your local market wherever you're trying to build these, like think about all these brands. Like your one town or county can't support, all these different, let's just stick with cookie concepts there. And franchisees end up getting hurt. It's like either the brand they bought isn't actually legit because they don't know what they're doing. They're just trying to cash in on some trend. Or, maybe there already is, like if it's cookies, if there is 3 crumbles in your town, like you're not just going to magically replicate their numbers. You're going to probably eat into their market share just by nature of being open. But